Apprentice electrician here, having fun with a relay, practicing wiring circuits on my wall of 1,000 circuits. This is my training aid. I'm learning to be an electrician. I built this for training purposes. And today I am doing a relay circuit. This here is a double pole, double throw 120 volt relay. The 120 volt relay just refers to what's needed to activate the coil. This coil is activated by 120 volts. But the contact circuits can be of any voltage. Think of the contacts as just a switch. It can be a switch for an AC circuit, 120 volt AC circuit, or it can be as little as a 3 volt DC circuit, or whatever, low voltage, high voltage, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just a separate circuit altogether, and it's just a switch controlled by the relay. So this, like I said, this is a double pole, double throw relay. The double pole means that there's two sets of contacts. As you can see, there's two. NC means normally closed. There's two sets of normally closed. And as you can see right there, there's NO means normally open. There's two sets of normally open. And then down here, two sets of commons. And then these two here is the neutral and the hot, activating the electromagnetic coil in here, which controls these switches. This is just one side, one pole of the switches. If this will focus, you can see there's three contacts right there. There's one in the middle is the common. The one on the bottom is the normally open, and the one on the top is the normally closed. And that's because this is active. This is an active, energized coil. That's why that it's on the normally open contacts right now. Once this relay loses power, that's going to switch to the normally closed contact. I'll do that right now so you can see that. Did you see that switch? See if I can focus it better. So what I got here is on my common, I have a wire going to the negative side of a battery pack. This is just an improvised battery pack with three AAA batteries. And then on the positive side goes to the load. And then this side here, negative side, is going to the switch, the normally closed switch, which links to the common, which goes to the negative. So when this switch is closed, like it is right now, because there's no power, this is the normally closed, which normally just means the status that it's in when there's no power. So when there's no power, the normally closed is a closed circuit, and the normally open is an open circuit. So you can control two different circuits off of this one common, and on the other side, on the other common, you can do the same. So you can actually control 4 different circuits with this relay. And like I said, right now I'm having it simulate power outage lighting. So if the household would lose power, then of course the relay would lose power and the contact would switch over to the normally closed, and then you could have your lighting system, emergency lighting system, run off of batteries. So that's all there is going on with this circuit. It's a little bit more complicated than that. I made this switch control these lights, but at the same time not affect the relay. I got 3-strand wire. The black wire is going to the lights, and then the red is going to the relay, which I connected red, and then I have the black going up here to the relay. And then I also have red feeding power to the outlets. So the outlets are not affected by the light switch. So the lights are off, and as you can see, all these outlets are not affected by the switch. So the outlets are not affected by the switch, and the relay is not affected by the switch. And that's on. And then I'm just cutting power down here. I got this little power button so I don't have to unplug it all the time when I want to cut power. But then this cutting the power here with my foot, you're going to see, if it'll focus, there we go. That switches and that turns on. This turns or closes the normally closed switch and activates that circuit. Just having fun with wiring relay. There's all kinds of applications for a relay circuit. You could be for switching power sources or whatever else, like for instance, like as in this case, I'm simulating a power outage to the house and activating emergency lighting, but you could also use it to switch power from house to DC or battery to an inverter to, to power your house fully. Or just another application would be to, say you have a security system that's a low voltage system, but it's fed by AC power going to a step down transformer, going to a bridge rectifier, going to a voltage regulator circuit to power your components to your low voltage security system. Say you lose power to the house, that cuts the supply that you're normally using to that security system, but you could switch over with a relay and feed that same security system with just straight battery. That would be another application. But there's a wide variety of applications for relays. It's just a control system, really. Switching system. But have fun with it, my fellow apprentices. Get practice wiring and getting creative. Like I said, my goal for this little training wall is 1,000 circuits. I'm going to wire 1,000 different circuits with this training wall. Voila! Fun with relays today.